Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsy69 and welcome back to the channel. Today we have the SU-130. It was supposed to be a top 5 week, but I totally forgot this was coming. So more top 5 videos will be back tomorrow. So the SU-130. It's a lovely tank and a lovely legendary camo there, the Scarface. But the problem is it, of course, is in crates. So you can get 2 crates for £5, or you can get the 10 for £49, and you get an extra 2. So you're getting 12. You're getting 12 crates for £49. Not worth it. It's a good tank, not going to lie, but it's a tier 8. I don't recommend buying tier 8 crates at all. And it's very similar to the Scorpion. Now, very, very similar to the Scorpion. The DPM is a bit lower than the Scorpion at 2664, and the penetration is ever so, I mean, it's pretty much the same. 245 compared to 246. It does have a 460 alpha, and the rate of fire is 5.79, and that gives it a reload of 10.36. So just over a second, almost a second more than the Scorpion G. So it is a 130mm gun. Of course, the shell velocity is a bit better than the Scorpion, but pretty much the rest of the stats are worse. So 2.0 aim time, not bad. 0.317 dispersion, again, not bad, but compared to the Scorpion is just so accurate. 7 degrees of gun depression, which is slightly better than the Scorpion, which is at 6, and it is quite a lot slower at 50 kilometers an hour. Still quick, but the Scorpion is 55 kilometers per hour. Now, again, just like the Scorpion, it literally has 0 armor. You can see 30mm on your front hull. So you are going to be HE'd a lot, but you can get bounces. You can actually get troll bounces from the top, the upper plate on this thing. Now, playing it wise, I would definitely recommend playing it just as you do the Scorpion G if you do get the tank. I wouldn't recommend buying the tank. The best thing about these crates is it is guaranteed. I mean, they are very cheeky. The Wargaming are so cheeky in what they've done. So you can guarantee the tank after 25 crates. 25. Why 25? Well, simple. You buy the 12 crates for £49. You have to get 2 lots, and that will only take you up to 24 crates. You still need then to buy 1 more crate. So Wargaming knows exactly what they're doing. They're going to make you buy 12. You're going to get 12, and then you've already spent 50 quid, so you might as well spend another 50 quid, and then before you know it, you haven't got it. You now need to spend £5 in an extra tank, and you're not going to leave it. Who is going to buy 24 crates and then not buy that extra one? Like, nobody. Nobody. If you're willing to spend £100 on crates, I'm sure you'd be willing to spend an extra £5 to guarantee the tank. So I did think that was very cheeky in what they do. They probably do it all the time. I just didn't really notice it. But I do think that's a bit unfair. They should have just done it at the 24 or even 20, because £100 for a tier 8 tank is still extortionate. They should have done it maybe max 20. Maybe instead of 12, you buy 8 crates, get 2 free, and they make it a little bit cheaper. But still, it is crates, it is a tier 8 tank, so I'm not going to recommend the tank, especially if you do have a Scorpion G. I just don't think this is worth it. It is a nice tank, I'm not going to lie, it is a nice tank, and if it come into stores, which I think it will be, I mean, you can get this tank for, what, £105 now, if you buy the crates, whereas in 6 months' time, you'll probably be able to get it for 10k gold. Like, what's the point of spending £100? Just wait 6 months. There is no rush to buy this tank. I'm not going to buy it. There's no rush to buy it. I have a Scorpion G. The Scorpion G is much better than this in almost every single way. So why would I go and spend £100 on a tier 8 tank? And so I wouldn't recommend buying this tank. I wouldn't recommend buying the crates. Of course, if you buy the 2 crates for £5 and you get it, then yes, you're getting a really good deal. But you're not. What's the chances? It's a 5% drop rate chance. So what is the chances that you are going to pick it up? And of course, there is going to be people in my comment section that will say, I got it first crate or second crate. When, fair enough, people do. It does happen. So the tank wise itself, you have to play it like a Scorpion G. Definitely not frontline. And again, you have to play it kind of like a Borzik, Waffle, things like that. You got to remember you got no armor. You got to remember you got no armor, and if you play it frontline, people are going to HE you, and you are going to get absolutely wrecked. I mean, this Smasher here, luckily he's AFK, but he could almost one-shot me for 1100 and something damage, and that's me gone, and that's a tier above. So do play it careful. I mean, it is a sit at the back kind of sniping tank, not as good as the Scorpion, because the Scorpion has got much better accuracy. But it's got good pen, it's got good accuracy, it has got good speed, but just not as good as the Scorpion G. Now, I love the Scorpion G, and I'm not going to lie, I do love this. Why wouldn't I? If I love the Scorpion G, why wouldn't I love this? Because it's almost a same kind of tank. It is a nice tank, and I'm not going to lie. And when it comes for sale for, say, 10k gold, I will probably buy it. But right now, in the crates, I'm not going to buy it. No chance. So this game, we're going to watch this game, and it goes to show just how good this tank can actually be and how troll it can be with the bounces. And as I've said, even though it's got no armor, you can get the bounces on the upper plate. Troll bounces, yes, you can't definitely rely on the bounces, but it can happen. It can happen. So Winter Malinovka, we're going to go right. I mean, the enemy, they have one light, one medium. The rest are all heavies and TDs. So the likelihood that they will come to the right side is pretty high. And it's pretty much the same with our team. We've got one medium and one light tank. So all of our team come this way. And actually, all of the enemy do come this way as well. Now, this tank requires a lot of patience. Just like the Scorpion, just like the Borzik, tanks like the Grill. They're quick. They're very quick as well. So if you get spotted, you can get out of the way pretty easy. And with the gun arc on this tank, I mean, the gun arc, look at that. You can almost turn halfway round with this thing. And that's good because you can get into these kind of positions where you're facing one way, you're aiming the other, and then you shoot and you just go forward. And you can hide a lot quicker where you don't have to turn your tank to get there. So definitely it is a play at the back like we're doing here. I mean, we're not too far back. We're supporting. Look at this Helsing, bless him. He got absolutely ripped apart. Like, he thought he wanted a shot, and he just gets obliterated. So rip him. Rip him indeed. He got wrecked. So this is how you need to play. Look, I'm behind my whole team, and I've still got shots. You take a shot, and I'm going to go for cover. And once I'm just about to reload, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to pop out at this kind of angle, again, because of the gun arc allows you to do that. Take a shot, and we're going to get back into cover. So this is how I definitely recommend you to play the tank. Don't go front line, because you will get wrecked. Support your team. I mean, because it's a quick tank, just like the Scorpion, you can support your mediums if they decide to go left. You can support your heavies. You can support anyone, but as long as you don't go front line, as long as the enemy doesn't look at you, then you can do big things in this tank. Now, patience is all it takes. It requires a lot of patience. And here you can see I didn't really have any shots, so I wanted to relocate. And luckily, the T-28 Defender becomes available, and I get a high 575 max roll on him. So what we've done now in starting to go left, we've pulled the Tiger 2. We've pulled the LTTB away from the tanks to the right. So now they only have 2 or 3 tanks there instead of 5. So we pulled them away, which is good. The LTTB now we've got down to a 1-shot. There is the KV up here, and now unfortunately we do get rushed, or we do get pushed by a Tiger and the Mod 1. So with 900 hit points, these guys should be rushing me. This Tiger 2 especially, these should be rushing me. They're in no danger apart from me. But unfortunately for the Mod 1, the Tiger doesn't push until it's too late. And as you can see, we do have a nice building here, and we do get a troll bounce from that Mod 1. And now we're just going to use this building. So there's another shot. We was going to go forward. Nope, not. And there is another bounce. So we've bounced 560. We'd be left on a 1-shot if we wouldn't have bounced those shots. It's now a 5 versus 4. Of course, I'm not going to go out yet. I'm going to wait. I'm going to be patient. If I start rushing the Mod 1, then the Tiger can rush me. So the Mod 1 is the one that makes no mistake, and now it is a 4 versus 3. Going to wait for the Tiger to not look at me. Stupidly, I do have heat loaded. I'm not realizing I have heat loaded, so I'm going to start low rolling when I could have done maybe an extra nearly 200 damage more per shot. So that was unfortunate. That I do this quite often, to be fair. Again, here we have the heat loaded, and we're only going to do 418, where we could have done up to 500 or a little bit more. So that's pretty much all the damage we're going to get. As we're going to get there, the Borzik does take him out, and there is now just a T29 that is a one shot. But of course, I go one way, he comes the other, and we're not going to be able to get a shot. So the Borzik is going to take this guy out. 560 block damage, 4,715 damage done. So it's a nice tank. It is a nice tank. I'm not going to sit there and lie because it's in crates and say, guys, it's a shit tank. Don't buy crates. It is a lovely tank, nice credit earner. It is a fun tank to play. But guys, don't buy the tank. It is crates. Just don't waste your money. It's not worth £100, £105. Definitely not worth £105. Just wait. It will come back and it will be much cheaper. I guarantee you that. So I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Sorry again, this video is a little bit late. I really wanted to make this video in time for when the tank hits the store, but I have been busy. It's been a pretty busy week doing stuff around the house, etc. So if you want to become a patron, sign up to my Patreon. Link is in the description. You can sign up for as little as $1 per month. But I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'm Meadsy, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye bye.